Hey guys, today we're doing another base analyzation video along with some live attacks, so without further ado, let's just get right into it. Okay, maybe further ado, this is gonna take a minute. We are up against Bay My Rad. Okay, we're looking at this base here, and I'll screenshot it and explain it a little bit more. Now, obviously we're going to be using the 3 cannon carts, 2 baby dragons, and the archers. The big question is where. So let's go ahead and look, where do we get the baby dragon value? We want to get down at least 2 big defenses or else it's not really worth it. And the big defenses for us are the defenses which can hit the cannon cart. That is going to be the archer tower, the lava launcher, the archer tower, and the giant cannon. So let's go ahead and see how can we get both those down. Looking at the double cannon, we see that a baby dragon with its ability would actually hit all of this, including the archer tower. So the archer tower is going to be out of the picture. The lava launcher is already going to be damaged up, and then we can easily take it out with another baby dragon and even get some more value on the inside. Because using the baby dragon all the way up here should clear out this entire compartment, meaning that we can get some more value when another baby dragon flies in. We put it all the way over here, flies in, goes towards the lava launcher, uses its ability onto it, and it's going to hit all of those defenses there. So we have a lot of baby dragon value which we can get. Now what I do is I always want to figure out where's the baby dragon value going to be. We already know where it is. We got to send in a baby dragon to go all the way here onto the double cannon. Now the second step, how do we get it there? Well, we see that there's quite a few buildings which are going to be an issue. This elixir storage, this gold mine, this elixir collector, and this camp will all mess up the pathing. So we got to take it out, and of course we are going to be using 2 cannon carts to do that. Our first cannon cart right here, we can let it go a little bit forward, and it's going to be able to hit all of these buildings, so those are going to be non-existent. Our next cannon cart all the way up here is going to go a little bit forward as well, and it's going to be able to hit the gold mine and the elixir storage, meaning that now we can send in a baby dragon quite freely to take out everything. So we're going to be able to get down the archer tower and the lava launcher. We already know that. Now how do we get down the next big defenses? We see there's going to be 1, 2, and 3 big defenses we got to get. Well, we are bringing in a camp of archers. Well, here's what I like to do always is prioritize getting down this giant cannon. This giant cannon is going to wreck your cannon carts. They cannot 1v1 it, whereas with an archer tower, 1 cannon cart can easily take it down. So you want to get down the giant cannon first. So we're going to send in some archers all the way from up here just to go in and take it out. But hold up, some more buildings are going to be an issue. This barracks and this camp are going to be an issue. So we put down a cannon cart right here. He's going to go and take out this building, and this building. And then your archers are free to go in and take out the giant cannon. So now what else do we got to do? There's 2 more defenses. And we still have the battle copter, so we're going to send in the battle copter. We've already used all of our troops here, getting the baby dragon value and the archer value. We can save 2 archers for this archer tower all the way over here. But where should we use the battle copter? Well, let's look at the air targeting defenses. If we were to send it in from going over here, we see there's going to be an air defense, a roaster, and an archer tower. Whereas if we're to send it in going in from over here, there is going to be the air bombs, but that is going to be out of range of affecting us at all. So with the battlecopter going in from all the way down here, he's going to take out all these trash buildings and then go and take out the archer tower, and he should also be able to get some damage in on this compartment all the way right here, and that's going to make it easier for our cannon carts to take them all down. So now we know where we want to send in all of our troops. All we got to do is execute it, and let me show you how. Alright, and let's go ahead and get right into it. So first we're going to start in our battlecopter. Next we're going to start in our cannon cart at the very top. Just let him start funneling. We'll do the same with this one over here. He is really close to the giant cannon range, so we do need to be a little bit more careful with him. But we're still doing fine, so let's get this one all the way over here ready to go. And now we're just funneling out all these buildings. I am a little bit worried about the traps by the giant cannon, but I feel like I'm going to be able to still pull it off. I mean, we got 4 archers, and of course we are going to be putting 1 archer down first to test for everything. That barracks is not taken out yet. Let's just go do our first archer. Now we can put down the next one. We did not find any traps. Now the baby dragon, give me the value. Perfect. Look at it taking down most everything there. Then we can send in 1 more. Get so much work done on the inside of the base there. I mean, honestly, that baby dragon is going to go the distance. So let's just go ahead, keep moving forward our cannon carts. Alright. And there goes down the lava launcher. So now we can kind of freely move around all of our cannon carts without a worry. We don't even have to put that one into the ability, nor do we need to do it with any of these up here. We have a lot of room to work with right now. So let's just go ahead and see where it's going to go. That's going to use the ability. So we're just going to... Ooh, that was a little close. I probably should have popped the ability a little bit sooner there, but we're still looking really, really good. We got a lot of stuff taken down with the Battlecopter, and now once we get down that Roaster, we're looking really, really solid here. And boom, use the ability, and then we want to reach the Roaster with number 3, and then we're just going to let number 2 maybe walk around the base. We see that bomb is upgrading, as I mentioned. That is a little concerning for me to see, so we're just going to let number 1 honestly go in and take out the Archer Tower. Then that cannon cart is going to be able to take out the rest of everything, but we're still going to move number 2 forward, get that army camp down. And boom, just in case there's any traps. We still have 2 archers. We have all 3 of our cannon carts still alive. Let's get into the next stage. We're into the next stage here, and let's screenshot it and explain. Alright, so we're looking at this base, and we see there are 2 huge defenses we got to take care of. This Expo is on ground, and this multi-mortar can outrange our carts. Well, if we look here, we still have 2 archers left over, so we can use those to test for traps. The issue is, how are we going to get our cannon carts into this base? I mean, obviously, they can take out all of these buildings, but without taking out either of these buildings, it is a lost cause. So some of you might be thinking, well, you could use the cannon cart to easily solo the multi-mortar, and that is true, except look at this, the guard post units would trash my cannon cart, so I cannot use a cannon cart up there. I could use it onto this Expo, but if it was a higher level, it wouldn't work, so I'm not going to do that for the video. So what do? Well, what I actually think would be best here is going to be using barbarians and archers. Hear me out. You have 4 barbarians, and you can test for traps in 4 different places, and in addition, you can clear out a lot of these trash buildings with them. We're going to be using the color green for barbarians. We can take out the auto hut, we can take out the elixir collector, then all the way at the top, we can take out these camps. And what is that going to do? That's going to make it so that our archers are then able to be deployed, of course, one at a time, to go take out this Expo. That's going to completely destroy it. And then 2 more all the way up at this multi-mortar. We're going to send it in because these camps will be non-existent. Take out the multi-mortar, and now look at the base. Now what are we worried about? With the barbarians, we can test for the Teslas and bombs in these positions, so that's not going to be a concern. The archers will definitely get down these buildings, and then we have 3 cannon carts to mess around with. So where do we put them? We could just put one all the way up here. That's going to go all the way in, take down both these cannons. We can put another one all the way over here. That's going to go in, take down the double cannon, and also do some work on the cannon over here if we don't already have it down. And then we are just concerned about the last cannon at the top. And what do we have for that? The battle machine, just to come in, sweep in for everything, tank for everything, make sure nothing is taking damage. We can send in the rest of our cards just into the cannon mode, and it should take down the rest of the base really easily. So let's see how it worked. Alright, and with that, what are we waiting for? Let's go ahead and get started. First, we're going to put in our first barbarian right over here. No Teslas, surprisingly. Next, we're going to put in our second one over here by the multi-mortar. That's going to get us some good value. And now I think we're good to go ahead and send in both the archers at once. They should take out the Expo. Now we're going to go ahead and send in our first cannon cart. That's going to do some really good work too. And let's put in another barbarian up at the top so we can take that out with the archers. The cannon cart all the way down here is still surviving, still thriving. We got nothing to worry about with him yet. Now let's pop the ability there. There is our first Tesla. Let's go ahead, see if there's any traps. Sending in another one. That's going to get down the multi-mortar. And then we already found 2 Teslas. Let's go ahead, get one more trying to pop up anywhere. No, not over there. Okay, that's surprising. That would have been a really good placement for a Tesla. And there is the last Tesla. I moved that one too close to the range of the cannon anyway, so I'm not too upset about the loss of that cannon cart. Let's just go ahead, fix the mistake, and now we're going to get down the double cannon. Honestly, do we really even need the battle machine here? We probably don't. I guess maybe for time's sake though, we're going to go ahead and put it down. Trust me guys, I know it's cool to swag a hero, but I have had so many time fails trying to do it just because I want to look cool, and then I had to just restart the entire attack, and I'm trying to be in a hurry today because I got places to be, so we're not going to be risking that. So we still have 1 archer to spare though. Let's go ahead and get this cannon cart moving into the base. We can put an archer maybe all the way over here. Maybe we can snipe out the Tesla with an archer actually. That would probably be the most cost efficient move. And there goes down the cannon. Yeah, we would have totally time failed here, so good thing I did not risk it. Next, we're going to put down the archer now. We don't have much more to worry about. We can reach everything with the cannon carts, and it does look like it's a little close, and it probably is a little bit more than it should have been because of that bad cannon cart, but it would have died to the Tesla anyway. That's our first 6-star. We are into our second base now against Boba, and look at this. That is a ground Expo, so how are we going to take care of that? So let's go ahead and screenshot it. Let me tell you. We're into the attack here, and we see immediately there are some scary, scary defenses. We got the lava launcher, the Expo, 2 archer towers, and we got to figure out how to take them down. So first of all, we're looking at the lava launcher. What can we do with that? Well, something a little bit interesting I saw is look how close it is to this air bombs, and in addition, if you look, the double cannons right next to it are not able to reach right about here. So what does that mean? That means it's time for some wizard action. If we put an electro wizard down, we're going to use the color green for that, all the way over here, it is going to go forward and hit this air bombs, and then it's going to chain all the way to this lava launcher and into the double cannon. So that's going to take out this entire quadrant right here. So that's already taken care of with 1 electrifire wizard. A lot of people would be tempted to use 2 baby dragons there, and that is such a waste. So now we're all the way at the top. We see the expo. How do we take that out? Well, we could use cannon carts and archers to go snipe it out, but that's also going to be a waste because look, we have to use cannon carts in 2 separate positions, because if we use one right here, that is going to be in range of the expo. So we would have to use 2 cannon carts, 1 here and 1 here, take out both these buildings, then send in archers. That is a 3 camp commitment to this 1 expo, when instead, if you look around, where is the air defense? There's 1 right here and 1 right here, and that is it. A battlecopter can easily solo the roasters, so we'll just send in the battlecopter all the way from this corner to build up his ability, and he should take out all of this good stuff right here. I mean, all these buildings should be gone because of him, and that's going to be huge value. Now we got the 2 archer towers, and what should we use for that? We do still have 3 cannon carts, so why wouldn't we just use the cannon carts up at the top here to go clear out all these buildings, and 1 all the way over here, clear out all these buildings, and then send in the archers from the corners. We don't even need that many, I don't think, because look, no defense is going to be able to defend the archer towers, so we send in the archers from all these corners to go in for the archer towers. We may not even need to use all 4 of them, and then we just start a cannon cart like right over here. That's going to be able to move all the way throughout the base, take out everything, and this looks like it's going to be pretty easy. So let's go ahead and see how well it went. Alright, so I'm really hoping this isn't trapped, because that would be kind of sad if it is, but we can get so much value if it isn't. Let's go ahead, start it now. Oh man, it's going for the barracks first. Let's take out the barracks real fast. That probably isn't going to be a big issue. It is going to take some unnecessary damage, but I mean, look, it's already targeted onto the lava launcher. We're going to immediately get these bad boys started at the very top. Let's get the battlecopter going in for the Mega Tesla. I mean, sorry, we found a Tesla going in for the Expo. There goes down the lava launcher. There goes down the double cannon. Now we're free to send in a cannon cart from all the way over here. Let's go ahead and clear all this stuff out, and he probably would have gotten me with that Tesla at a time fail, but luckily we did find it with the battlecopter. Really, really good placement by us. Now we're going to go ahead and move for the cannon cart. We're looking really good so far. And now we're going to put it into the ability. We brought in a baby dragon. I honestly don't need the baby dragon here. This base is already crushed, so let's go put our first archer, find a spring trap, another archer, no more spring traps. And what we're going to do is, do we need to use a cannon cart over there? I mean, it doesn't really matter if we don't. So let's go ahead and see. And I need to sneeze. Alright, good. We did not need to even use the cannon cart on that archer tower. Next, we're going to let this cannon cart move into the base. That's out of range of everything. Let's put number 1 to go take out that corner building. And now we're going to use the ability on the cannon cart. We should be able to take out that entire archer tower with the archer. And let's just go let everything keep moving around the base. We have a lot of time left. We have the whole baby dragon unused. So we're looking really, really solid. I moved the wrong cannon cart though. I mean, I'm doing a few mistakes here and there, but guys, look at what's on the base. Look at what we have left. There is nothing to worry about here. Let's go ahead and get ready for this next stage. All we need to do is take out this double cannon and send in our cannon carts for the corner. And because we have some archers left over, we are looking really, really solid. Look at this beautiful split by the cannon carts. And look at the troops we did not even need. So obviously that base was crushed. But now we're into the second stage here, and we got to figure out how do we take this down. Well, first off, there's only 1 defense to worry about. There would be 2 if it wasn't upgrading, but this one is pretty much already taken down. We do not need to really worry about it. So we got 3 cannon carts, some archers, and what should we sub out for these troops all the way down here? We're going to be subbing them in for hog gliders, because what I want to do on this base is completely swag my battle machine. Because there is this giant cannon upgrading, I do not want to use my battle machine at all, just to make it a little bit more fair for this guy. So first of all, we got the 1 archer. Where should we use it? Well, we're going to use it right about here. That way, if there's any Tesla around here, we're going to take it out. And then once we find whatever we do, we're going to send in a cannon cart. It's going to go forward, snipe out all of this stuff, and then hopefully this corner building. and then all the way from over here we can send in another cannon cart, goes forward, snipes out all of this stuff, and then take a look at the base. What is there left to worry about? Well, we can send in one last cannon cart from all the way over here. He'll walk through and then he can snipe out this multi-mortar. So now we see we're going to be able to take out every single defense but this archer tower. And what do we have for that? 6 hog gliders. The hog gliders, we probably won't even need all of them. They can just go stun up the archer tower and then go wherever we want them to. So this base looks super easy. Of course the giant cannon upgrading helped, but let me show you what I would have done if that wasn't upgrading. All you got to do is take 2 baby dragons and put them all the way over here, and then you're going to take out all of these huge defenses. If you put a baby dragon from right there, those are not going to matter anymore, so we can just color them out. They won't matter. All we got to worry about is this archer tower. We got 3 cannon carts and then still a camp of hog gliders. We got the archer, of course we test for the Tesla, send in the cannon cart, take out all this stuff, and then we send in the hog gliders if we need to, because look what's left on the base. Absolutely nothing. That is how I would take it out if there was the giant cannon there, but since it wasn't, let's just go see how this one worked. Let's go ahead and first see if there's a Tesla here, and there is. Perfect. Okay, that's what I like to see. So let's go ahead and clear out all these corner huts. This guy really likes his corner buildings, but luckily they're not going to do too much work against us, and because there is nothing over here that can really be that scary, we're gonna go ahead and get the cannon cart ready to move over there. Again, if this guy did have his giant cannon, I would have a completely different approach, but because he doesn't, I am gonna take advantage of it, and we're just gonna go take out this base in the easiest way that I can, and we're gonna try and swag the battle machine to compensate for him not having his giant cannon, to show that even if he did, it would not have been that big of a deal. So we do need to worry about that archer tower. I do not know how we're going to get down those guard post units. Let's go ahead and see. Nothing there. Yeah, that's what I thought. He probably hasn't updated his traps since he started this upgrading. And honestly, we can just keep this moving. Is it in range of the mortar yet? No, it's not. Perfect. Once we get down that cannon, we're going to let it keep moving. We still have a lot we can do against this base, so let's just wait for it to take down the cannon. We have 6 hog gliders. All I'm worried about here is time. Not even anything else, because we already found a Tesla. If we find another one, we're just going to take it out real fast with our cannon cart. And where is it? It's in the corner, so let's go see if we can get up to it. No, we're not going to get to it, but that's alright. We should be able to snipe out that multi-mortar. Yeah, he's going for the multi-mortar now. Perfect. So let's go ahead. Why are we wasting time? Let's take down all these buildings. Next, we're going to let all these cannon carts move around the base. We took down the multi-mortar. We have 3 hog gliders left to use. We just want to get down these guard post units, and we're going to use the hog gliders more to make sure we're getting down these corner buildings. There goes every single defense I could possibly worry about, and look at what we have left. This just shows you, even if he had his giant cannon left up alive, it would not have mattered. We were easily going to crush this base. We're not even going to use those troops. We don't need them. Why would we use them? So we're just going to swag everything we have left, the battle machine, a full camp, and half a camp. So perfect attack yet again. Here we are. So we started with Bay My Rat and 6-starred every single person we attacked after that. And these will probably be split up between various videos, so all you gotta know is it was all in a row. This isn't just me picking out the best attacks. This is me showing you how when you analyze bases, you can easily 6-star every time. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed.